What's going on, everybody? Iconic Wally here, doing a commentary. I want to say this is like my 8th take on this one because I didn't know where I wanted to go with this. I will say that for the start, I want to make this very clear that there is a forum discussion currently going on about the potential upgrades that Battlelog could have for competitive players in Battlefield 4. I will have a link in the description of the video if you guys want to check that out. It was an idea presented by Bad Mother Bird, I believe I'm pronouncing the name right. It's B Fizzle on Battlelog. I don't know people's Battlelog names from their Xbox names, but check it out. It's a pretty good discussion thread. Basically, it's saying, look, these are the things that we could add to Battlefield 4's Battlelog, and say we want to support competitive players, free agents, we want to separate consoles, we want to separate game modes, that kind of stuff. I think it's a great idea. I support it wholeheartedly. If you want to go in there, drop your 2 cents, drop some knowledge on people, feel free, go ahead. It's an open forum, it's open discussion. All the ideas are accepted, and hopefully the EA DICE mods will take notice. Maybe they won't, who cares, but at least we're trying to make the potential change and trying to get the voice out there. Now, the second thing that I want to talk about, and this is pretty much the rest of the video, is that I got told the other day that everything I do within the community and, you know, all that stuff, right, the community team, the Youngblood thing, the stream team, that's all for me, right? And I'm going to be very, very, very clear as I can be. I will say that the stream team, when I initially started it, was basically just for my stream. Okay, I won't lie there. I won't say that that's not true. I will say that this is very true. I made it as sort of like a platoon, like all my viewers or whatever, or, you know, the people who come to the stream, like the stream, can join a platoon and get together and talk about certain things. Like, oh, do you remember when, you know, Wally was raging that night? Or I want to see someone, you know, do this on stream. Or, like, can we play with, you know, whoever? Can we get a community night going? Okay, that was the initial idea. And then someone gave me an idea saying, dude, you should make that stream team into everybody's stream, you know, everybody who streams on the console and the Xbox. And I was like, okay, you know what, you're right. It's a bad idea to be selfish and say, okay, I'm going to do this, and I want to try to support everybody. There's an opportunity there for everybody, okay, not just competitive players, for everybody to go in there and say, look, can you put my stream up there? You know, I'll post when I'm streaming. You know, can you support my stream? And I say, sure, I'll definitely do that. You know, and that's the kind of direction it took with that. And, you know, am I upset about that? No, of course not. But I won't sit there and say that that wasn't all about me in the beginning. The community team, that's different. The community team, we made it from the get-go, not as a fan club. Because the people who enjoy teams, we shouldn't consider you guys fans. You know, you guys should be like our little family. You know, you guys shouldn't get t-shirts and decoder rings and meet us at the treehouse on Wednesday nights for the group meeting. It should be like, you guys are our family, our extended family at that, you know, not like brothers and sisters, but like cousins, you know, like not kissing cousins, but cousins, you know, we're close to you guys, and we consider everything you say, you know. You don't like the fact that that Wally rages on stream, make your opinion known, you know. I'm not going to sit there and not take criticism. You don't like the fact that Black plays with a hollow sight in his gun? Okay, let him know. You know, that's what that's there for. You want to see something in a video, you want to see us talk about something, you want to see us have a community night where we get together and play with you guys from the community. That's cool too. You know, that's what that's there for. And it says verbatim, that this is not a fan club. You guys are an extension of the competitive team. That's the way we view it. We view it as that, an extension of us. You guys are us, in my humble opinion. Okay? Does that mean you're on the competitive team and, you know, all that stuff? Of course not, no. But that's not, like, the issue of it. The issue is, like, in spirit, you guys are with us. And we do, and I mean this honestly, like, if I see anything in there that says, you know, Wally, you should do this about your stream, or you know, we want to see more Murphy streams, or we want to see Rame change this about something, they do look at it. We all look at it and say, look, yeah, this is good dialogue, and we'll sit there and have a conversation and talk to it. Not because you are subordinate to us, but because we are subordinate to you as the individual, as the community, okay? And I got told that that was for me, that I did that for me so that my E-fame could blow up. Because it clearly says on the top of that platoon, it says, Iconic Wally Community Team. That's what it says. It says up there, and then in the description itself says, please join this so I could have a bigger ego and my head could get bigger. Please do that. That's what it says there, clearly. It clearly says that. So, you know, my bad. If anyone was misled, I just want to let you know that you guys didn't join the community team. You joined my fan club. And, you know, you guys are monthly dues or due at the end of the month. $500 each. Okay, just letting y'all know. And then getting into the Youngbloods thing, like that's not for me. I mean, I don't know how I can make that more clear. I'm doing that to help, or potentially, there's a potential here. I don't know if it's going to happen, but there's a potential here to create another team, a 5v5, potentially an 8v8 team that becomes its own entity. Like I want to sit there and like not really coach. I told the guys at our first few practices, like I'm not here as your coach. I'm more as your guys' like, learning tool, I guess. If you want to know things from me or ask me about anything, I can try to tell you, but I don't know everything. And potentially, I want to learn from you guys as well. I want you guys to tell me stuff. I want to ask you guys questions about stuff and learn from it. That's not me saying that to be pretentious and be like, well, I'm just doing it to do it so I don't look like an asshole. It's me being honest and saying, look, I think I can learn from a lot of people. The only reason I'm any good, half good at this game is because I've watched other people play, I've asked questions, I've seen play styles, and I've kind of adopted them and said, look, that's a good spot, that's a good setup, I like that idea. And I think everyone should be encouraged to have an open criticism. People criticize me all the time on my stream, on Xbox, on YouTube, on Battlelog, whatever. But this isn't a criticism. When someone like blatantly says, you have an ego, you're like all the other comp players who go out there and brag in Battlelog reports and stuff like that, because I do that all the time. When I only join low ranking games so I can beat up on kids that don't know how to play, that have the cumulative intelligence of a pineapple, so that I can feel better about myself as a competitive player. Yeah, I definitely do that. I definitely go in there and say, man, look how good I did. I used the M16 or my AK and I went super hard on randoms. Like, that's exactly what I do all the time. And that's the argument this individual presented to me. And I'll admit I got pretty mad. I was like, yeah, you have a huge ego. You did it all for yourself. And I'm like, okay, like that's a huge joke. It's a colossal farce in my opinion. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't present myself the way I envision it. And maybe I do present myself as an asshole. Maybe I do. But yet no one has told me. I mean, yeah, there are some people like, dude, you could tone it down a little bit here or there, and I understand that. But I don't want to present myself as an individual with ego. I want to help the community as much as possible. And those are my goals. So I hope that you guys took this honesty that I've given out, because I don't really talk about this very much. But it is an issue for me. I don't like the bad rap that I've been given, and I'm trying to change it. But I understand that old habits die hard. I'm going to continue to rage on my streams, all sorts of stuff. But I'm not going to not stop supporting the community. Not at this point. There's no way. I don't care what anyone says. If people want to say I'm doing it for me, that's fine. But that's not why I'm doing it. I'm not doing it for anybody but the community. So, yeah. If you don't believe me, that's cool. I understand completely. If you do believe me, I want you with me. I want you to support me, my teammates, everybody you know in the comp community, and everybody you know in the casual community, whatever non-competitive community, whatever that community is called. I don't know. I don't want to be like an asshole and be like, they're non-competitives or casuals, but I don't know what to call them. So I call them non-competitives, whatever, guys who just want to play for fun, okay? I want to support everybody. That's my goal. And that's the honest truth right there. I love all you guys. I'm going to get out of here right now. Check out the live streams and check out that forum. I'm out. Peace.